All right, welcome back, you beautiful motherfuckers, to another episode of Darth News. God damn, have I missed you. It feels good to be back. Well, I'm not exactly back. I'm just sort of back, kind of back. I can't quite get in front of the camera yet because I'm still recovering from my surgeries. By the way, thank you all so goddamn much for all of your love and support and all of your kind wishes and comments, and it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. You know, not one of my friends, not one person in my close circle of friends or family. Nobody fucking called me. Nobody texted me. Nobody was like, hey, how you doing? You feeling okay? And I'm not one for attention, okay? I don't like attention. That's a lie. I do. I don't. But not attention when it comes to like a surgery. I don't like that kind of attention. I like YouTube attention. But anyway, and at the same time, I can see how me just, telling you guys that, hey, I'm going to go to surgery is kind of like a cry for attention. It's not that kind of cry for attention. I was just letting you guys know why I'm going to be gone for a few weeks. And, that was the only reason why I told you guys. It wasn't for the attention. It was just to let you know, hey, I'm going to be gone. I guess what I mean by that is I don't really seek out attention or sympathy points. I'm not very good with sympathy comments, or people are like asking me, how are you doing? And I also don't take compliments very well. I handle criticism much better usually, and I'm not someone who needs sympathy, who needs that kind of attention, to make sure that I'm okay. I don't need to be nurtured. Like, I'm a man. I can handle myself. It's just a boo-boo. It's just surgery. I got professional surgeons all around me. I'm good. I got drugs. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about me. So I don't need sympathy from anybody. But on the flip side of the coin, on the same coin, but on the other side of it, you know what I mean? It does make you feel good. It does. It makes you feel loved, especially when it's somebody that you're close to, your family, your friend, loved ones, whatever. You feel like you are loved. And I know that's crazy. It's hard to love this guy. Nobody loves Darth News except for my grandma, and she died. I think my mom loves me, but that's not the point. The point is, guys, nobody that I know hit me up, texted me, just sent me a DM, like, how you doing? Are you feeling all right? Yada, yada, yada. Nobody gave a fucking shit. Nobody. And all my quote-unquote few friends that I have, I don't have very many friends. When I say I have no friends, I mean like I have no friends. I have no friends in Michigan, where I live right now. They're all in different states. So in the state that I am residing in currently, temporarily, I have literally no fucking friends. But the few friends that I have out of state, we've been in touch. We've been talking. They knew that I was going into surgery, and nothing. Fucking radio silent. So I just want to say that it really is a blessing, an honor, and I'm humbled to have such an amazing crowd, such an amazing group of Darthanites standing by my side as we go through this crazy journey of Darth News together. Anyway, enough with that silly, sappy rant. Let's move on to the main part of today's story, which is obviously not about me. It's about... well, let's get into it. Alright, so today we're going to talk about Obergruppenführer Bezos. That's right, Obergruppenführer Bezos is, he's known as Jeff Bezos, the ruler of the Amazonians, Diana Prince. No relation to Princess Diana, right? Right. Oh, no, sorry, I mean Amazon. That was a stupid cringe joke. I won't do any more of those, my bad. Look, here's the thing. I may be stretching it a little bit with this one. I may be reaching. This might be one of those reach-arounds, those unwanted, unwelcomed reach-arounds. Maybe my tinfoil hat is a bit too thick. Maybe I put on too many layers of tinfoil. I don't know. Maybe I've been watching Alex Jones until 4 a.m. every night. I don't fucking know. But I think I'm onto something. So anyway, Jeff Bezos has a new design for the Amazon logo for their app icon. And well, like I was saying, so Amazon just launched their new icon for their iOS app, and at first I was like, oh, that's kind of cutesy. That's kind of cutesy. It's kind of cool. It's it's minimalistic, but only after a couple seconds really maybe a few seconds. I don't know. I slammed those mental brakes and I recoiled in a moment of unwanted realization, a disturbing epiphany, this unwanted truth that I just had to face. It was one of those classic, wait a fucking minute. It was one of those moments. And I know you're going, oh my God, Darth, what are you fucking talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, so what? It's a cute logo. It's cute, okay? It's so much better. Like, that's stupid. This is the stupid logo. This is the cute logo. And that's what I thought. I thought the same goddamn thing. I was like, it's a good logo. Until the gears started to turn, and I started to figure things out for myself, and I started to see things as they truly are. And all right, so I want us all to take one last good look, one last good examination of these two logos side by side, the old and the new. Now, I don't want you to compare them. This is not a comparison. I want you to try to think about why I'm even making this fucking video to begin with. Why am I making a video about a stupid logo? What is it about the logo, specifically the new logo, that got me so goddamn shook, that got my tinfoil hat, 3 layers deep on my head? Why am I making this fucking video? What is it about the new logo that has concerned me? All right, I want you all to just to marinate on this just for a moment, okay? I want to reveal it, but before I reveal it, if you think you know the answer, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below. You know what to do, baby. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you're like, oh my God, Darth, like, the fuck? Like, I'm so confused. It's a cute box with a nice little ribbon on it, and it's smiling. Maybe it's an arrow, but it looks like it's smiling, okay? What do you want? What do you want from me? I want you to open up your fucking eyes. And if you can't do that by yourself, let me help you. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah, much better. We all on the same page now? Are we all seeing 20/20 vision? You got your glasses on? Your contacts? Are we all on the same fucking page? Because I sure as hell see one thing. I see fucking Hitler. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist. Call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. This is YouTube and I'm having fun. So, suck it. Anyway, I'm convinced. No, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, but I mean, like, is it kind of a stretch? Like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit of a stretch, Armstrong, but I mean, I can't help but just see the blatant clue. There's a giant fucking clue, literally, right fucking there. It's a Blue's Clue because it's blue. It's a blue ribbon. It's like a blue mustache. Anyway, I see blueprints for what's going on behind the scenes. Those Illuminati curtains. Pull back those Illuminati curtains, and what do you see? You see fucking Jeff Bezos wearing a blue Hitler mustache. That's what you fucking see. But seriously though, Hitler tried to rule the world. He tried to rule the entire fucking world. He tried to take it all over. And Jeff Bezos, aka Amazon, does rule the fucking world. I'm pretty sure it was like 50% of all sales online went through fucking Amazon, like globally. That is insane. Bezos legally owns the fucking world, and he's all about those fascistic, ideologies, the cancel culture, the deplatforming, the censorship, the fucking the blackses and the Mexicans and the gays and the trans and the black trans gay Mexicans and the special ed. Oh no, not special ed. Oh, he doesn't care about the autistics and the Down syndrome. Really? Oh, I do want to find out exactly what percentage of all online sales or purchases are going through Amazon, aka Jeff Ubergruppenführer Bezos. Well, holy fucking shit. Goddamn. I was guessing around 50%, and just to exaggerate, to make a point, I didn't actually think it was 50 fucking percent. But damn, 49%. That is 50%. So 50% of all sales, man, is Amazon. They say in 2018, Amazon's share of the US e-commerce market hit 49 fucking percent. That's 5% of all retail spend across the entire country. And to put things into perspective, this is more than Amazon's top 3 competitors combined, with eBay coming in at 6.6%, Apple at 3.9%, fucking Apple at 3.9%, and Walmart only at 3.7%. What in the actual motherfucking hell is happening right now? I feel like I should have known this. I feel like this is public knowledge, and I just never looked this up. I feel like everybody knows these statistics, but I just didn't. I don't know. I did not know this. I did not know that Amazon owns 50% of all sales on the fucking internet. Do you know that, dude? Like, I'm all for capitalism. I'm a capitalist. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I believe in achieving your wildest dreams. But this shit is fucked. Hello? Is anybody there? This is Darth News, the cringiest motherfucker on YouTube. Yeah, I'm that motherfucker. Hey, I'm that motherfucker with the show. Okay, I don't know how to rap. I'm the king of cringe. Fuck this crap. You know, there has to be some kind of limit, you know? I mean, maybe like, let's say 50 billion. Once you make $50 billion, that should be right about where we cap you off. You know, like, what the fuck? Who the fuck needs that much money? And not only that, it's not just about, you know, personal wealth. It's about a monopolistic control over the entire fucking market. It's the same thing that big tech is doing. You know, you got Google, you got Facebook. They're doing the same thing. They are monopolizing the entire industry. They are completely cutting off everybody who's trying to come up and start their own platform, and they are silencing everybody. They are taking over everything. They're taking up all the breathing room, and they're not going to let you breathe in their space if you don't agree with them or you have the wrong point of view. They are too powerful. They have cornered us, and now they're forcing us to use their technology, their platforms in our daily lives. They're forcing, you know, life itself to revolve around this device or this platform. You have to have Gmail. You have to have a Gmail account to send emails. They are forcing you to become a slave to the system, a slave. We are being turned into sheep. All of us. They are completely cutting off everybody who's trying to come up and start their own platform, and they are silencing everybody. They are taking over everything. They're taking up all the breathing room, and they're not going to let you breathe in their space if you don't agree with them or you have the wrong point of view. They are too powerful. For those of us, for those individuals who are trying to rise up through this mainstream machine, this sick propaganda, who are trying to rise up through this monopoly, for those of us who are tired of being ignored, silenced, ridiculed, doxxed, and bullied into submission, for those of us who are proud free thinkers that want to speak our own truths instead of being forced to regurgitate these radical leftist talking points just to fit a narrative, for those of us who want to start new independent platforms where people can actually breathe a sigh of relief and speak freely. They are being shut down without any rational reason or thought whatsoever. The moment these big tech companies and the Democrats get a whiff of a movement headed in a different direction than their own movement, they feel threatened. And what do they do when they feel threatened? They squash out whatever is threatening them. So instead of having a free market, a free and fair and competitive market of ideas and conversations and entrepreneurship, we have an authoritarian, fascistic, closed market, communistic closed market. And in this closed market that these radical plutocrats, these authoritarians, these duplicitous fucking Democrats, these demagogue motherfucking piece of shit cock-sucking dictators inside this closed market of information that they have created, they have now shut down any exchange of ideas or debate. This is dangerous. It is very dangerous when you cannot even debate your fellow man. If you can't even debate your own beliefs. If somebody wants to tell you something like, you know, you have to believe this, and you're like, well, no, I don't believe that, and this is why I don't believe that. You have to listen to me, let me debate you, and they don't even allow you to debate back. They don't even give you a voice to speak back. What do you think is going to happen? People are going to fucking snap. And by all accounts, by literal definition, America is now a country ruled and dictated by elitists and fascists. The moment the radical left and big tech came together and silenced and banned anybody with the opposition to thought, the moment they took away your right to speak, the moment they started talking about putting us all on a fucking list, and news anchors, these talking heads, literally preaching to the sheeple that conservatives need to be put into a re-education camp, they actually want us to go into re-education camps. I mean, do you guys understand how crazy this sounds? How crazy they sound? These fucking psychotic lunatics spewing out this fucking nonsense. Now, obviously, nobody's going to end up going into re-education camps because there would be a fucking civil war before that ever happened. That will never happen, okay? We will never be put into re-education camps. It's just a bunch of crazy talk. But still, this kind of crazy talk is dangerous. This kind of rhetoric is dangerous. I mean, the moment the establishment, the radical left, and big tech all came together and encouraged and allowed cities to burn to the ground, for businesses to be destroyed, for people's lives to be taken, for people to loot and steal because it helped their fucking agenda, because it fit their narrative. And then these same motherfuckers who called all of these fucking violent riots peaceful protests have the nerve, have the gall, have the fucking balls, have the audacity to turn around and then to call 75 million Americans literal Nazis and insurrectionists. We became a fascist country. Do you know why? Do you know why we became a fascist country? Do you know which side of the political sphere is doing this? It's just one, my friends. It's just one side. It's the fucking left. It's these crazy authoritarian radical leftists that are doing this. It is not the right, it is the left. Now, I have my beef and my quarrels with the right as well. I'm not a fucking bleeding heart Republican, and I'm not a fucking crazy Democrat. I don't like to use the word libertarian, even though I'm liberty-minded. I'm all about freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. So in that sense, yes, I'm a libertarian. But I'm not picking sides here. I'm taking a step back, one big fucking step back, and I am looking objectively at the entire playing field. I'm looking at the entire game, because this is a game. This is the game of fucking life. This is a fucking game, and I'm looking at the whole board game from a bird's eye view, and I'm seeing where these pieces are being moved around, and I can see that this is coming from one side. All of these attacks, all of the silence, all of the censorship, all of the fucking deplatforming. This is coming from one side. You have never seen the right shut down the left, ever. You will never see the right try to silence the left, because we don't believe in silencing people. We believe in expressing yourself and having a free exchange of ideas. I mean, you can't live in a world where you cannot debate somebody. What the fuck kind of world are you trying to raise your kids in? What are you trying to teach our children? That you can't have a wrong opinion, you can't have a difference of opinion, you can't challenge the narrative? The fuck? We got to where we are right now because we've challenged the narrative, because we've kept pushing, because we've kept doing all these things that have kept us moving forward, and now we're going backwards. We are degressing. We are falling down a very slippery fucking slope. And I don't know where this is going to go. You know, I really don't know where this is headed. I mean, this is the information age. So, you know, naturally, thanks to all of these masters of the universe on the left, we are now in an information war. They are hoarding all the information. They are controlling and dominating all of the information. I think we are now in the information war. And it's not just the information war. It's not just the war for the heart and soul of this country. This is an actual war for your minds. They want control of your minds. This is not a physical war. This is a mental war. They want to control you. I mean, how the fuck do you not see this? There was a time when the Democrats, when the left, when I was more left-leaning, they wanted more freedom. They wanted less government. They wanted just, you know, they wanted government assistance and shit like that when it came to, like, you know, being jobless or whatever the fuck. But overall, they were about less government, you know. The Republicans were more controlling, more, you know, we have to do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and, you know, the Jesus freaks and the fucking, you know, all, you know, you get it. And now it's flip-flopped. Now the left is like the ones who are like freaking out over the satanic panic. You know what I mean? Remember when conservatives and the Christians all freaked out over the was it in the 80s? The 80s when the satanic panic is what they called it. When everyone freaked out that people were going to be you know, Satanists and this and that, and it was like, no, it was just the anti-culture. It wasn't that people were worshiping Satan. They were just listening to fucking good music. That's all it was. And now these Democrats don't want us to listen to good music. They don't want us to live the good life. They want to control it. They want to control us. They want to control what we can and cannot enjoy, what we can and cannot have, what we can and cannot say, and what we can and cannot think. But God damn it, as God is my motherfucking witness and Jesus Christ is my goddamn second witness, I'm telling you, nobody will ever silence me. Nobody will ever tell me that I can't think a certain way. You do not control my thoughts. You can control my body, you can control a whole lot of things about me, but you will never, ever, 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 listen to me very fucking carefully, you will never, ever fucking control what I think and what I believe. I will die with my own beliefs. I will never die with your beliefs embedded into me. Fuck that shit. No. I mean, if you all just opened your eyes, you would see exactly what's happening right in front of you. They have crafted, created, and controlled the information platforms until one day, just as they had planned, they became an oligarchy. They became the dictators of wrong and right think, of wrong and right values, aka groupthink. They have shut down any views, beliefs, perspectives with complete impunity. They are ruling over the information age with total autocracy, having to answer to literally fucking nobody. They don't have to answer to nobody. They can completely destroy your life, your career, your reputation, everything about you. They can fucking bury you with zero consequences, with zero repercussions. Does that sound like a fair and free world that you want to live in? I mean, doesn't it kind of freak you out to live in a world where everybody thinks the same thing, where everyone believes the same thing, where everyone just sees the same views in the same way? That's scary. That's fucking creepy. Like, what the fuck? If you walked into a classroom and everybody had the same fucking exact opinion about everything, you would think it was a little cult. It was a little fucking cult of people. There was a cult. There's a bunch of people that are in a cult and they're hanging out in this classroom. Because a classroom is supposed to be diversity of thought. It's supposed to be... Oh man, it's supposed to be so many things, but it's just not anymore. It's just not. I mean, big tech and Amazon, I know this whole thing was about Amazon, and I went on to a whole other rant, but, you know, Amazon is just as guilty as big tech, because big tech is a tech company. Amazon is also a tech company. Yes, they are a distributor, they sell goods, they, you know, this and that, but they are an online platform. They are data mining everybody. Every stroke of your key, every fucking button you push, everything you do on their website is being mined. They are collecting all of the information on you, and they are using it against you to keep you in this cycle of fucking slavery. Yes, slavery. Not in the same sense as the blacks, but this is a different kind of slavery. This is a new age, a modern day slavery where we are actually willing participants in this slavery. We are giving ourselves up as this sacrifice to this fucking slave cult, this slave cult mentality, this groupthink ideology that is going to be the end of us. It's going to be the end of everything we love and know as we know it. You know, like for example, when I was living in LA just last year, I was going to a whole lot of auditions, and I remember one of the last auditions I went to before I moved to Michigan to avoid the COVID restrictions and bullshit. I remember sitting in the lobby, and it was a lobby, it was like a hallway, and there was like 12 rows of chairs on either side of the hallway, so you're like facing each other, right? And they're like those cloth, you know, fuzzy seats, and not that mattered, but I was the fuzzy seats have nothing to do with anything. I just felt like saying that they were fuzzy because they fucking were. Because you touch things when you're nervous or when you're antsy or when you're excited, and I just remember rubbing the fucking fuzz off the chair and rolling into a little ball on my finger. So weird, not the point whatsoever. But I remember looking down the line of other auditioners, and I remember looking across from me and seeing all those guys sitting across the hall, and they all looked just like me. I mean, fucking carbon copy. We all looked like the fucking same. It was kind of creepy. And I've been to a lot of auditions, and most auditions, the casting director they kind of get, you know, the vibe of what they're going for, but you never really look like the person you're sitting next to, who you're auditioning against, or you're not really auditioning against anybody. You're there for the role. And it's funny because people get pissed off when they don't get an audition, but it's like you didn't even have the role to begin with. Like the job wasn't even yours to begin with, so you never really lost anything. So that's why I love auditions, because it's just like, get out there and fucking do it. Like, who cares? Like, you got nothing to lose, literally. But that's not the point. Again, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting all excited. See, I love LA, but I hate LA. Fuck, man. There's just so many good vibes there, but there's just so many bad vibes at the same time. It's very contradicting. Yeah. If you don't have a sugar daddy or you don't know anybody, it's not the best place for a normal human being. So I did find it a little bit odd that, everybody that was there, all 24 fucking guys, looked just like me. And again, I've been to a whole bunch of auditions, and they usually don't look just like you. But this was fucking Stepford Wives. This was weird. This was a little bit too weird. Like, I don't know how there was that many of my lookalikes, or I guess I'm a lookalike to whoever was across from me in LA. I didn't know that there was that many of us that could show up in one room, and it was weird. We were all looking at each other too, like, well, this is kind of weird. But that's not the point. I remember looking around and going, damn, okay, so these guys look just like me. The same height, same hair, same physique, same fucking, same fucking everything. But what is going to separate me from all of these fucking clones? What is it? What is it that's going to separate me from all these fucking clones? I'll tell you what it is. It's me. Yeah. That's the thing about going to an audition is, yes, you need to be the character, but the casting director will usually hire you mentally, like in their head, before you even speak your first line for the audition. It's all about how you just carry yourself as a human being. We all have our own unique gift, right? And I have my gift, right? I can memorize lines. I can, turn. I remember sitting in the lobby, and it was a lobby. It was like a hallway, and there was like 12 rows of chairs on either side of the hallway. So you're like facing each other, right? And they're like those cloth, fuzzy seats, and not that mattered, but I was. The fuzzy seats have nothing to do with anything. I just felt like saying that they were fuzzy, because they fucking were. Because you touch things when you're nervous, or when you're antsy, or when you're excited. And I just remember rubbing the fucking fuzz off the chair and rolling into a little ball on my finger. So weird. Not the point whatsoever. But I remember looking down the line of other auditioners, and I remember looking across from me and seeing all those guys sitting across the hall, and they all looked just like me. I mean, fucking carbon copy. We all looked like the fucking same. It was kind of creepy. And I've been to a lot of auditions, and most auditions, the casting director they kind of get the vibe of what they're going for, but you never really look like the person you're sitting next to, who you're auditioning against, or you're not really auditioning against anybody. You're there for the role. And it's funny because people get pissed off when they don't get an audition, but it's like you didn't even have the role to begin with. Like the job wasn't even yours to begin with, so you never really lost anything. So that's why I love auditions, because it's just like, get out there and fucking do it. Like, who cares? Like, you got nothing to lose, literally. But that's not the point. Again, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting all excited. See, I love LA, but I hate LA. Fuck, man. There's just so many good vibes there, but there's just so many bad vibes at the same time. It's very contradicting. Yeah. If you don't have a sugar daddy or you don't know anybody, it's not the best place for a normal human being. But that's not the point. I remember looking around and going, damn, okay, so these guys look just like me. The same height, same hair, same physique, same fucking, same fucking everything. But what is going to separate me from all of these fucking clones? What is it? What is it that's going to separate me from all these fucking clones? I'll tell you what it is. It's me. Yeah. That's the thing about going to an audition is, yes, you need to be the character, but the casting director will usually hire you mentally, like in their head, before you even speak your first line for the audition. It's all about how you just carry yourself as a human being. I mean, we all have our own unique gift, right? And I have my gift, right? I can memorize lines. I can, turn up the drama. I can turn up the waterworks. Whatever the fuck, I got it. I'm there. Okay, I'm a seasoned actor. I know what the fuck I'm doing. But it's not about acting. It's about showing people who you are. And my point is, we are each different people. I mean, this is elementary shit, right? This is, everyone knows this, but when you take a second and just really fucking think about it, sink your teeth into that, we are each our own unique individual instrument. So no matter how much we look the same, act the same, we are all completely different people. We have so many different views, yet we're supposed to believe that we should all think the same. Like, no. Even the radical lefties that I despise so goddamn much, even if you were to take 10 of those motherfucking crazy Antifa motherfuckers and put them in a room and have an honest conversation with them, they are all completely different people. You are going to find different ideologies that will contradict your own personal ideologies in each and every one of them. But what's so fucked up about this mainstream news and this modern day witch hunt for fucking Nazis and white supremacists and shit like that is that you're actually like dividing a country. You are cutting off family and friends. You're ending relationships because of one view. Now, yes, a political view has many views intertwined into that view. I get it, and I understand that for a lot of lefties, because they're more emotional, a lot of their politics kind of define who they are. And politics do define who you are to an extent, but they shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Who you are and how you are, I know that sounds weird, but how you are and how you treat other people and how you are as a character, that's what matters, right? So it shouldn't matter if I disagree with Nancy Pelosi or AOC or Greta Thunberg or whatever the fuck, Chuck Schumer, whoever, Chris Cuomo, any of these motherfucking Don Lemon heads, doesn't matter. If I disagree with you, that doesn't mean you have to fucking completely destroy my entire reputation, my entire fucking image. You don't have to fucking blanket me as some kind of white supremacist, racist, Nazi fucking bigot. You know, it's tiresome. It's worn out. You know, the joke it's run its course, man. Like, you can only watch the comedy, so many times before you're just like, ha, yeah, okay. And then you're just sleeping through the whole thing. And I'm sleeping through all of these accusations because none of these accusations hold any merit, any grounds in reality. It's just smearing. It's nothing but smearing. And a lot of you are like, why are you talking politics? Blah, 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 blah. Talk about something else. Talk about something like, like Johnny Depp. Well, okay, let's talk about Johnny Depp. This is exactly the kind of shit that Johnny Depp is actually dealing with. The same media that is smearing conservatives and anybody who disagrees or has a difference of opinion, just a difference of opinion, and out of all the opinions you can fucking have, you can have a million opinions, a million views, a million beliefs. But if you just have one fucking belief that is not in line with these motherfuckers that are writing the narrative, then you are fucking gone. You're going to taste the wrath of cancel culture, my friends. And Johnny Depp is tasting the same kind of cancel culture that these conservatives are, getting it from the same radical lefty journalists. All these media outlets that are smearing Johnny Depp all these fucking crazy outlets with all these ridiculous, stupid articles that all of you, collectively agree are ridiculous and just nonsensical, and just all these motherfuckers are just downright evil, that they are just malicious, that they've no concern or care about anybody's actual well-being, that they are lying, that they are maliciously and intentionally lying to smear this man. This is something that we all understand. We all understand that these journalists are lying about Johnny Depp. We all know that. Left, right, Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, you didn't vote. Doesn't matter. We all understand that these journalists are lying about Johnny Depp. So why is it so fucking hard to understand that these same goddamn journalists, like literally these same motherfuckers, are the same motherfuckers who are smearing everybody else? Johnny Depp has gotten a taste of his own medicine. It's funny because in 2016, he was making these, these campaigns, bashing Donald Trump. I mean, he was fucking smashing Trump. He was just, dude. He even made a joke about assassinating fucking Trump. Okay, the dude is full of TDS, and I do not care because I love Johnny Depp no matter what, right? So I'm not looking at his TDS. But my point is, 5 years ago, he was fucking being super vocal, and now I understand that he's going through some legal issues right now, obviously. So he's going to keep as quiet as he can. But besides his legal issues, I don't think he's making any kind of statements, because if he did, it would certainly help his cause in the mainstream, right? Because everybody's super lefty, so if he, made some, some noise about, Biden or how Trump's an idiot, maybe he would get some, popularity points. He would get back in their good graces. But he hasn't said anything that I can see about Trump, anything negative about conservatives or the political climate that we're all living through right now. And I can't help but think that maybe he's staying silent because he got a taste of that cancel culture. And it's the same cancel culture that we're all tasting. All of us that, think freely, that think for ourselves, that have our own opinions, right or wrong. It doesn't fucking matter if I have a right or wrong opinion. It shouldn't fucking matter if I'm right or wrong, or if you're right or wrong. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I have the right to my own fucking opinion, even if it's wrong. That's the beauty of this fucking country. Sorry guys, this was not one of those happy, dappy kind of videos. My bad. I didn't mean for it to get, into this kind of murky water, but obviously I had a whole lot I needed to vent. So yeah, thanks for listening. Until next time, don't you dare forget to pull out. I do appreciate you, the view, and as always, feel free to hit that motherfucking like button. And if you like what you heard, I won't hold it against you if you subscribe. Or if you didn't like what you heard and you're already subscribed, feel free to unsubscribe. I'm not telling you to unsubscribe, but if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. I'm not Jason Mimosa, which I'm going to get to in another rant, because that motherfucker fucked up. Dude, Jason Mimosa, I know it's Momoa, I just like calling him Mimosa. Jason Mimosa literally fucking turned into a goddamn Bloody Mary, and he is fucking his entire career as we speak. Yeah. I mean, these pretentious, self-righteous motherfucks are literally gonna beat the death of me. I almost dislike Jason Mimosa as much as I dislike Amber Heard. They are so goddamn close right now. It is it's actually kind of scary. So Jason Mimosa, I mean, almost single-handedly just destroyed his entire career. Aquaman, the studio, the whole thing. We'll get into it next video, or the next one. I don't know. I'll talk about it soon.